And then I also work with amputees, both below knee and above knee. And, some of them are congenital, meaning that they were born that way. So for Beatrice Hatz, who is one of my amputees who was born that way, she has obviously had a lot of surgeries over the time. So she's grown up with it, which also means that sometimes you have to reteach them how to walk, because if they um, an amputee who is born that way, missing a limb, they have a tendency to walk more with a hip hinge, meaning that they like to swing their hips in their gait pattern to kind of just swing the prosthetic to the front. Where if you had a traumatic injury where you lost your limb later on in life, you've already had an established gait pattern in your brain. And so you have a
Interesting.
tendency to understand how to use hip flexion and hip extension. And it's a little bit, sometimes it's easier, but with Beatrice, we kind of just brought it back and we re-taught her how to kind of walk, which then led to running, sprinting, and jumping. Above knee amputees are a little bit different than below knee amputees, because obviously they don't have a knee joint or an ankle joint. So we're really just playing around with learning how to set up the prosthetic such that it's, where's the weight line, where is it landing, how is the
Wow.
prosthetic landing on the ground, a lot of those things. Um, and then I also work with cerebral palsy, and there's a lot of different varying degrees of how that cerebral palsy affects them. And that's, again, a stroke in utero most of the time. And it just affects the nervous system and the connections, usually down one side. It can affect two sides depending on how severe it is. So we have four classifications running from T35 all the way up to T38. And so T35 is what we would call the most impaired, I guess. So like four limbs are affected. And so those are individuals that you can kind of see it in their natural walking pattern and in their gait. It really affects them once they kind of run anything fairly intense and far. So at the end of a 200-meter T35 race, they're pretty spastic and they can be pretty locked up. Where a T38 cerebral palsy, you probably wouldn't be able to really pick them out of the crowd. However, once they start working out and once they, really are intense, or the volume is quite a bit of work, that's when you really start to see it kind of show up.